Today, we're going to be building a customized email automation. You could take the paid route and subscribe to Apollo or Instantly and do this, or you can decide to learn and experiment and customize on your own by building an automation like this. It's pretty simple layout. Basically, all I'm doing is taking data from my cold call list. So these are all companies that I've cold called, or me and my friend have cold called, and it has company name, phone number, website URL, category, owner name, and email as listed here. Either the email is pulled when we're first creating the lead list or when we're cold calling. As some of you guys know, it's very unlikely to actually get in contact with the owner, so usually they give us an email and we write that down here. So I wanted to create the most simple and efficient way to email these companies without having to just take specific categories and specific emails. So I could directly copy and paste this into a different sheet, no headers or anything. And all my automation is doing is it's taking the company name, the category, and the email to draft a customized email to the company. So you can see these are all emails that were sent out automatically or through the automation. Each one includes the company name in the subject line, so it feels very tailored to the company. And when it says for a day spa, and it talks about scheduling massages or spa treatments, so it's very tailored to the category. If we scroll down, we could take the real estate example. For a real estate agency, automated property listing updates. So instead of having to individually type out these emails and customize it yourself, you're basically tasking an automation to do that for you, right? Let's go through the automation. So the first things first, you're going to have to add a Google Sheets get range values module, right? And in this module, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just connect it to the sheet that you're collecting data from, right? So for mine, it's outbound email automation, and the sheet name is main, or yours is probably going to be sheet 1, and the range I'm taking is A1 through J25. So A1 through J25. You could extend it from 25. There's no reason not to. It's just I noticed that if you do 100, it kind of errors out somewhere between the process, and you kind of rather just do batches of 25, in my opinion. After that, you're going to want to add a little filter just to make sure that you're not missing anything. So what I did here is J equals to nothing, meaning if there's nothing attached to J, then it's good to send. But if it says completed or drafted or something, then it just won't process it to the next step. Another filter I added here is H, which is the email category, contains at, which is very important because sometimes when you're pulling these emails from ChatGPT and etc., you get errors and it won't pull a valid Gmail address. So by adding a filter that says H equals contains at, it ensures that it's a proper email address. That flows on to a ChatGPT module, and here's what I have for that. You want to use a generate a completion module, and 4.1 mini works perfectly for this. It's small and it's cheap. So the system role, you're going to say, hey, you are an email writing assistant for Austin who helps small local businesses with AI automation such as chatbots, voice agents, and workflow tools. Your job is, etc. You don't need to customize any of this. Subject body, I can paste this down in a doc below as well. I did give it a template, so hi company name, I'm Austin. So pretty much everything from here it's taking, except it's customizing the business type and then a custom ChatGPT. When it's sending out those bullets that I showed earlier, these are customized, right? Or just the top one is customized, I should emphasize. The role is where you actually put the changing data points. So here I give it the company name from the Google Sheet as well as the business type, right? Those are the only two that I gave it. I could technically give it the needs chatbot, has bot to collect info, so I can make it more specific and try to tailor it being oh, okay, this company doesn't have a chatbot, so let me put that into the information. But this is just a V1, maybe in V2, I'll add even more customizations, and I won't even give it the draft, and I'll let it create whatever it wants off the get-go. But I figure for cold emails, it's probably best to keep it some kind of a format and just customize it a little bit so they know it's not a sales, it's not just the same email being sent, yet at the end it is being automated. Other than that, you don't have to worry about anything here. I hope you guys see the prompts that I'm using. Okay, moving on, a parse JSON, this basically just takes the result from ChatGPT because it can't directly take the result and paste it right into Gmail. You kind of have to clean it up a little. And I used to create draft email. You could just send it directly, but it's probably better off to just double check it real quick before hitting that send button. Here is where you put the email address. So H equals email address right there. And subject line, I should mention in the ChatGPT prompt, I did tell it to create a subject as well. Let's see here. Yeah, the subject line must always follow the exact format. Quick question about company name. So by doing that is how I customize the subject line. And here you can see subject, body type, raw HTML. Yeah, you could keep that on default. It should come as that. And content body. That's all you need for that. And if I run once, it should take the two ones that are not completed and have ats. So right here you could see the filter working perfectly. Let's see if these two drafts are in here, and there you go, customized emails. Yeah, you could obviously build off this workflow, but here's a really simple way of sending 50 emails at a time without having to individually craft each one. And that's all.